What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, and today we are going to talk about the Lumina 4K camera that promises to replace my 4K camera setup for live streaming. Now, this little tiny device is by a company called Lumina. Their website is getlumina.com. This camera costs around 200 bucks, and it promises 4K footage as well as a good microphone that's built right into it, as well as an AI software that helps you solve for things like background blur, as well as some really cool tricks like the cameraman, where the camera follows you wherever you go. Now, as a YouTuber and a musician, one of the main reasons I looked into a solution like this is that I did not want to have my Sony plugged in all the time, have a light setup that's going on constantly, that's a really big light. I just wanted something that I can plug and play, connect to OBS, and get started streaming. Now, this camera is full of features, like I mentioned, with a 4K camera, a dual noise cancellation microphone, and a super cool AI software. Now, the only issue is it doesn't work with Windows as of now. It costs around 200 bucks, retail price is 250, and it comes with a bunch of accessories and this color card, which is not supported currently. It was, but then it was pulled back by a software update. The AI software was super easy to install, and once you install it and load it up, you click plus preview and it pretty much shows you the footage. Now what you're seeing is the AI footage with the blurred background, and I was on manual mode. Now this is the scene mode. Now I do find the scene mode to be a little miss because it overexposes almost all the time, but thankfully there are so many controls that you can go in and change the AI footage as well as the raw footage. So you can see you can change the hue and the saturation. Now this is the way to zoom into the camera, and this is the AI cameraman feature where it pretty much follows you wherever you are. So you can go close, move out, and it will kind of follow along like you have a cameraman behind the camera. I prefer not using it because sometimes it does get a little annoying on the receiving end, but you can change the speed of that. Now, one of the issues I was running into was my beard was showing off too white, and I was able to correct that by changing the sharpness. So if you are having some of these issues, you can probably change that using the sharpness. Obviously, you can change the blur here as well. Now, these are some of the basic things you can do, and then you can save your preset how you would like it, and you can just swap them, go in between them. But if you are looking for some advanced settings, you can always go into the settings, and right here under advanced, you can go and change the raw footage as well, in addition to the AI footage. So this is really helpful if you just think your room is always underexposed or overexposed. You can just change these settings right off the bat, and then the AI will take on from there into the AI powered footage. All right, so this is me talking into my SM7B and my Sony a7R II, and this is my audio and video that's coming right in from the raw unedited footage from the Lumina camera. As you can see, the footage is very good. The audio is usable, definitely not as processed as this, and I do have a lot of preamp and processing that's going on into Universal Audio, but the audio is definitely usable from the Lumina as well. So who is this camera for? Well, if you take a lot of video calls, this is definitely a great video camera to have. Has all the features of, a built-in raw camera, as well as all the AI features that you get with it, and the good audio that's built right into it. Also, somebody like me who wants to live stream but does not want to deal with camera, lights, and a full flat setup, get something like this where you're able to get a decent enough video to plug into OBS or your streaming software, and you're going to be able to get a good output. And also, if you are a creator, a YouTuber who does not want to spend an exorbitant amount of money on gear, they just want to get started. If you don't have a decent phone, this is definitely something to take a look at. For around 200 bucks, you'll get good video, good audio, good enough to get started, and then you can always expand onto your gear from there on. Also, if you've been checking out my channel, a lot of the short content that I've been making on TikTok, Instagram, as well as YouTube Shorts has all been filmed by this, strictly this, nothing else whatsoever. So I've been recording video, audio right on this, editing, doing screen grabs in Logic Pro, and just putting it all together for a quick shorts that would take me about 15 minutes, and normally it would take me about an hour with all the setup, importing the footage. Here, I'm just able to do right here everything in QuickTime in the computer, edit, and good to go. So that's it. That's my overview of the Lumina camera. Let me know what you guys think about this camera. Let me know what live streaming software solutions you guys are using, and let me know if you see yourself getting this. If you are interested in this, I am going to leave a link in the description. Lumina was nice enough to get me this camera so I can take a look at it, review it for anyone who might be interested. So if you are interested in getting one, the link will be in the description. I'll see you guys at the next one.